A lot of people feel pretty apprehensive before meeting with an attorney for the first time. For most people, legal matters are unfamiliar territory, and that can make people concerned that they're about to mess something up. Well, in this short video, I just want to remove the mystery from that first meeting and just put your mind at ease. At Lovins Trosclair, all of our lawyers are pretty laid back and informal, especially when we're meeting in our offices. We're very serious about what we do. We just save that formality for the courtroom or for depositions and things like that. We also understand that the whole process can feel quite overwhelming, especially if you're still dealing with injuries or, even worse, the grief of having lost a loved one. When you've been injured and you're having a first meeting with an attorney, there are two big things to expect. First, this meeting it's really a two-way interview. The attorney is going to ask a lot of questions to decide whether he or she will take your case. But it's also very important that you interview the attorney too. You're about to make a really important decision, and you don't have to hire an attorney who you don't like or who you just aren't comfortable with for any reason. When you get a free consultation with a lawyer, you're not required to hire that lawyer even if the lawyer wants to represent you. And if you hire the attorney, you need to know that sometimes you're going to be working with that person over a fairly long period of time, and there's no reason that should be an unpleasant experience. So I want you to feel completely empowered to ask as many questions as you need to ask. There really are not any stupid questions. Any lawyer who will act like you're asking a stupid question probably isn't someone that you want to work with for a long time. Second, the attorney is going to gather a lot of information from you, and you'll want to be prepared with that information so that your case can be fully evaluated, or at least as fully as possible at the early stages. So be ready to give a very detailed description of the incident that caused your injuries. If there's a police report and you have a copy, be sure to bring that copy. If you have names and contact information for witnesses, bring that along with you. If you've been in contact with the insurance company, or your insurance company or the other drivers, bring a copy of any of that correspondence. If you have the insurance adjuster's names and contact information, and claim numbers, things of that nature, bring all of that. Also bring any important photos that you have, really any photos, because they're all important. Anything about a repair or an appraisal of your vehicle that was damaged if it's a car wreck. If you missed time from work because of the injuries, make notes about how much time you missed, how much you get paid, whether it's by the hour or in some other way, and bring that information in. Assuming that you've already received some medical care, bring in any receipts, any discharge papers, any kind of medical documents that you have, but don't worry about having a complete copy of all of your medical records, because whatever attorney you hire will request a formal and complete set of records, which your doctors in the hospital usually won't give to you just when you're walking out of the hospital. Also make any notes of any past injuries that you've had in the last 10 years or so, especially if they're similar to the injuries that you got in whatever this incident is. The insurance company is almost surely going to try to come up with a reason why whatever injury you have in this case is some pre-existing injury. So it's useful for the attorney to at least be prepared for that argument and know how to respond to it. But really, the biggest thing to keep in mind is that the attorney's on your side. It's the attorney's professional duty to advocate for you and to protect your interests. Our attorneys here at Lovins Trosclair are all easygoing, and we're very eager to help you get yourself fixed and moving on with your life. So don't be afraid to set up that initial consultation to discuss your situation to see what we can do for you. So please give us a call. We're here to help.